Caramba, estou conseguindo fugir. Os inimigos estão chegando muito próximo. E a gente conseguiu passar, passamos. E... agora os arqueiros. Por pouco. Fecharam os portões.
Someone give him a drink and bring hot wine and bandages.
E o cara vai beber uma aguinha. Podia ser um vinho, né?
Tell me,
Água.
who are you? And where are you from? What in
Não,
hell's
você vai beber
name
café.
happened?
E aconteceu o quê?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the
A
ground?
huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours.
I don't know.
Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out. Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
Machucou a perna do
You
cara.
there's nothing better to do. Get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
Vamos falar agora com o Lorde, né? E vamos seguir o jogo, né?
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground. But a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Os caras começam até de uma maneira bem positiva, né? Chegamos em Tomberg. Foi um caminho difícil, né? Falamos... Vou conversar com o Sr. Robert.
What is it? You didn't forget to check the supplies like I told you yesterday?
No, sir. I checked and it seems everything's in order.
All right. But buy a couple of kegs of wine when you've done your other chores. Make sure it's...
Vamos lá, grab, cara.
You can count on me.
Conversaremos com ele e vamos ver o que vai acontecer.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach. I heard about you.
What is it? God.
I can't understand why you...
Eat. It was a fine sunny day until Sigismund came.
Oh no.
I ran to the castle for shelter with the others.
Essa vai dar
They were
certo.
both killed. The gate was closed.
My God, that's horrible.
Hora de dormir.
What is it?
What was that?
Must.
Vamos dormir um pouco. Então levanta, filha. Já tá com fome. Comer um pouco do pão, um pouco do queijo. Vamos ver aqui, ó. Pronto, o cara tomou um banho.
Hey!
I feel quite hungry.
Foi à cozinha.
Ah, milady. You're fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honoured.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojana here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, ma'am.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
E vamos ver, né? Ele tá na cozinha. E na cozinha a gente vai poder agora ter umas questões bem básicas. Eu tava aqui com meu filho conversando, ele tava vendo o jogo, conversando comigo sobre o jogo, rapaz. Aí... O cara tá morrendo de fome, meu irmão. Fome.
What is it?
Comendo, é? Pegando tudo que eu posso, porque afinal de contas... A vida é dura nessa época feudal. A gente não sabe quando vai comer novamente. Então... Pronto. Vamos ver o que a gente vai falar.
Where's that chamber for me to sleep?
Evans, are you still confused after what happened to you? It's in the lodge in the courtyard.
Thank you.
Terminar o diálogo, não quero conversar com essa mulher mais. Deixa eu ver agora o que eu vou fazer aqui.
You fled from Scanets. How did you manage that?
Tu não faz ideia, mulher. Tu não faz ideia.
Be a bit more careful.
touch it. I'll remember.
Não, não vou roubar não, porque eu já sou... Sou ferrado nesses jogos, quando eu roubo alguma coisa eu sou logo preso, então melhor deixar essa parada pra lá. Vamos aqui. Acho que é aqui em cima.
This bed is probably taken. I'm supposed to go and sleep in the chamber. This bed is probably taken. I'm supposed to go and sleep in the chamber.
Are you serious?
Tá bom, é. Cara, onde é que eu tenho que ir? Eu já fui ali na...
What was that?
Com licença, quero passar aqui. Nada, só passando.
This bed is probably taken. I'm supposed to go and sleep in the chamber.
Tá, cara, mas aí onde é que eu posso dormir? Não. Não tem lugar pra dormir, o cara tem que dormir, mas não dá pra dormir. Tá, vamos lá.
Where's that chamber you said I could sleep in?
Good God, lad. Don't you listen to what anyone tells you? It's in the lodge in the courtyard.
Thank you, sir. So, Robot, where's that chamber you said I could sleep in?
Apertei sem querer, vamos de
God,
novo.
lad. Don't you listen to what anyone tells you? It's in the lodge in the courtyard.
Thank you, sir.
Acabou o diálogo. Agora o cara vai conseguir dormir. Essa volta dá pra descobrir onde o cara vai dormir, meu irmão. Vai dormir até amanhã. O cara vai acordar de manhã cedo, o cara deve estar exausto.
Today the patrols will be double. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
O cara não consegue nem dormir, meu irmão.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you, but I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
Tá, conta a história, vai.
All right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. A fellow by the name of Conheça owed money to father, who sent
Ele
me
vai
to collect
contando a
it from him.
história, ganhando bônus e vamos ver até onde esse cara vai, né?
It got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved, but Conheça still wouldn't cough up the coin. Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig.
Continua.
The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzig himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. A horde of soldiers was amassed. Pennants flapped in the wind, the armour glinted in the sunlight, and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the command to attack.
How awful.
And then death descended on Skalitz. Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers. And then I saw him knocking down one Cuman after another. I never saw him
Comandos malditos, né?
But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbors to take cover.
O cara tá arrebentando mesmo, hein?
I needed a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg and to warn you all.
And with all that was...
Then I heard a scream. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and I succeeded.
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget, though.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he let such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is...
Corta toda essa parte aí. Pronto, muita cutscene já chega. Lembrando, isso é um pesadelo dele. Olha só, também cena dessa. Que visão, hein? Não seja um covarde.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
They don't know this country like we do. We could hide out somewhere until it blows over.
You might be right. For sure, Sigismund ain't no fool.
Vou falar com o guarda, vamos ver o que vai acontecer.
Good day to you. What do you need?
What's happening? Have you heard anything?
No. It could be Sigismund's army, or his scouts, or maybe Scarlet's folk who survived the pillaging. I wouldn't expect nothing good.
What the hell are you doing?
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Jivish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And Sir Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
Caramba!
Halt! Who goes there? Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Rubber?
Sir Radzig! What a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir. He is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left a storm in the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance.
Tá muito estranho.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
Well, what will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
Sir!
Quiet!
Caramba.
I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I see you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Eles não vão se ajudar, não?
And good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people too. These are dark times. Move out! Anywhere, people! Move out!
Eles fugiram na tempestade, mas...
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrols. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled and report everything to me at once. Understood? What the hell?
Tá, e agora? Tu faz o quê?
I need to have a word with you.
O que ele vai falar?
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch at the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry, I'll tell the men to relieve you later. Hey!
É meio surreal, né? Fica por aqui olhando, mas não vê
Wandering
nada.
around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
Jesus! Look where you're going!
Vai passar umas 3 horas. Se acontecer alguma coisa, será que vai vir aqui? O bicho pegou, meu irmão. Ih, rapaz, a parada ficou tensa mesmo.
I could do with a bite to eat.
Caramba!
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. You may be in for a surprise. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Skalitz and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markvart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markvart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king. And here in Talmberg, divine peace reigned until your arrival.
Olha o tamanho do
To what
exército
then
do
do we
cara.
owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Ratsig Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzik of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzik is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king's end that Sir Ratsig Kobila is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzik Kobila is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Vai atacar esse castelo, não? Não, vou embora. Olha o medo da galera.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard. Damn! Are you serious?
My respects to you.
Sir Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin.
Sir Robard, my parents died there. I can't leave them to be eaten by dogs. What would you do in my place?
Sorry, lad, but I won't.
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Radzig is one of those. And what's more...
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Kuttenberg? Well, I'm just a simple soldier, but the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish and from those who fled from Sigismund's pillage.
Were there many?
Indeed, but it was the Kuttenberg mercenaries who came to see.
I see.
Listen, lad, these are all...
So then why did Sigismund attack?
Why do you think?
I suppose because it has a strategic position and good fortifications, so it can be used as a base for raids, giving you control of the whole territory and good defences too, if you need them.
Not at all. King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Kuttenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia, in the entire Holy Roman Empire. He who commands the Kuttenberg silver is king.
So Kuttenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favoured it?
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague, the people of Kuttenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Kuttenberg, Sigismund killed two birds with one stone. He defeated Wenceslas's most powerful allies before they could stand against him, and also gained immense...
Interessante.
Where did these Cumans come from?
I don't know much about them, only what the Chamberlain said. That they came to Hungary from the east and settled there. And believe me...
E agora? Ele vai fazer o quê? Que adianta descobrir essas coisas se a gente não tem dinheiro?
I saw them. I heard they eat their prisoners
Who heard it from them men?
Sigismund and his heathen cutthroats will come out of the woods any time now and slaughter us all.
They won't come back.
A situação não tá das melhores, mas vamos ver aqui. Pegar um cavalo, né?
Jesus, look where you're going.
Onde eu saio desse castelo aqui? Mas ele não vai deixar eu sair.
Good health to you.
I need to get out of here.
And I need a feather bed with a comely wench in it.
No.
Let me out, I say. Don't you know who I am?
Someone who's about to lose his teeth if he doesn't get lost quick?
My mother and father were left in Skalitz like carrion. I have to bury them. I can't leave them to the dogs.
I'm sorry, my friend, but I can't. You'll have to persuade Sir Robard, or think something up so I don't end up in the shit for it. Otherwise, forget it.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
Não vai rolar. Não vai rolar sair daqui assim. Vamos tentar conversar com ele de novo.
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here?
That's war for you, lad.
Não vai rolar. Esse é o problema. Fugir do castelo. Cara, eu pulei o muro. Praticamente isso aqui. Eu fui pego?
Got you! Jesus, you gave me the runaround.
Let me go, for Christ's sake! I have to bury my parents!
You're going nowhere. Except back inside.
If I don't bury them now, they'll be ripped to pieces by jackdaws and scattered over unhallowed ground. And I'm stuck here, a stone's throw.
Alright, shove me, I'll pretend you caught me off guard, and I fell over. I'll deal with the others. You just get out of here on the double.
Kurva! Fuck, man.
Vamos lá, vamos fugir. Não sei pra que esse cara quer voltar, né? É pra lá, mas pra cá a gente vai dar de cara com os guardas. Então vamos pra um caminho alternativo. Onde é que eu consigo arrumar um cavalo aqui, hein? Tem cavalo ali. Não, não são cavalos. Ah. Consegui fugir. Gente, cadê meu cavalo aqui? Ele está aqui. Tudo destruído. Caramba, olha só. Come. Deixa eu chamar os parentes. Pronto. Vamos roubar tudo. Ah, nada, são bandidos, deixa pra lá. Nem... Idade média, desculpa. Dando que roubar os mortos pelo caminho, cara. Que fase, hein, guerreiro? Caraca. Roubando todo mundo pelo caminho para poder ter...
Sweet Jesus.
Caraca, meu irmão. Eles queimaram tudo, enforcaram as pessoas, olha só. Não sobreviveu ninguém mesmo.
Why would anyone do this? What did these poor souls ever do to them?
Bandido de merda. Um monte de bandido aqui.